Jacob, Abraham's grandson, fathered 12 sons whose names would become the foundational pillars of the 12 tribes of Israel. Externally, the Israelites demonstrated remarkable adaptability to navigate and eventually thrive within Egyptian society. They adapted its customs, engaged in its commerce, and ascended its bureaucratic ladder, with Joseph himself obtaining a vice-regal position. Critically, this cultural flexibility extended to the spiritual realm. The adoption of local symbols, from Rachel's clandestine theft of her father's household idol teraphim, to a reoccurring fascination with bull imagery sacred to regional deities, reveals a pragmatic engagement with the pagan world. This was not an abandonment of their identity, but a strategic co-opting of useful external elements to fortify their position. Internally, however, a ruthless separatism was enforced. The covenant of circumcision acted as the immutable physical brand, a permanent barrier ensuring racial and cultural distinctness from their Egyptian hosts. Governance remained strictly patriarchal and insular, with Jacob in the tribal structure wielding absolute authority, creating a sovereign state within a state. This dual existence, friendly assimilation of public, rigid exclusivity in private, is the prototype for all future diaspora behavior. This operational blueprint, infiltrate, acquire, and remain separate, is a technique that inevitably leads to the historical tensions, expulsions, and power struggles documented throughout the series. The expulsions and restrictions imposed by host nations are mischaracterized as prosecution. They represent the predictable immune response of societal organism to a persistent entity operating on a protocol of exclusivity and parasitism. The subsequent narrative of victimhood is a tactical weaponization of this self-inflicted consequence. The intrinsic friction, the inevitable conflict between the helpful guest and the separate self-interested nation became the reoccurring historical pattern. The sojourn proves the model. They did not enter Egypt to become Egyptians.